Black Americans demanded the freedom that white Americans took from them, like the right to vote. Black Americans want the same opportunities as whites, an equal chance of getting good jobs, nice homes, and good schools for their children. Colored people in South Africa couldn't vote like the Black Americans. They also want the same opportunities as the white South Africans. And black people in South Africa couldn't get good jobs, and the students couldn't go in the same school as the white people. So black students get a bad education, and they were treated badly and had no the same rights as the whites. And so they were in a bad situation. And demonstrators marched in small groups or in the hundreds of thousands, and they sang songs about freedom, and they marched in many streets. And the ANC often organized strikes and demonstrations. They protest in streets, and they also sing songs, which was against the apartheid system.
In the 1950s, Black Americans and their supporters began a struggle to win equality in the United States. The same happened in South Africa. Not only black people, but also Africans, Indians, and a few white people tried to change the system. They make an organization named ANC to get the same opportunities as whites. In the United States, there was segregation, for example, in schools. In South Africa, there was segregation everywhere. Under the apartheid system, whites, Africans, Indians, and colored was forced to live in separate places. Under apartheid, life in South Africa was divided into two worlds. Everything you can think of, beaches, benches, cinemas, trains, schools, was divided into places for whites only and places for non-whites. The movement in United States' most important leader was Martin Luther King. He fought for equality. In South Africa, it was Nelson Mandela who was leader of ANC, and he also fought for equality in the society. The whites in US created laws called Jim Crow that took away the rights black Americans had. These laws keep black Americans from owning property, taking good paying jobs, or testifying in court against a white person. The apartheid system also involved laws that took many rights from the black people. For example, they couldn't get good jobs, they get bad education at school, and they couldn't vote in elections.
I will tell very shortly about USA today. If we take a look of USA, or if you take a look at the president of USA today, which is Barack Obama, which is black, I got the feeling that there is no discrimination. And the state since the civil rights movement, people's opinion about race and equality have changed. As the USA is largely a nation of immigrants, it is important that the civil rights of all those immigrants and the right of the original inhabitants, the Native American peoples, are recognized. Of course, there's still black Americans suffer from poverty and discrimination more than other Americans maybe, but many thousand graduate from college and move into high level positions. It could be, for example, a doctor, a lawyer, and a manager of a powerful company, which they couldn't do before.
South Africa today. South Africa's history is full of description of conflicts between the whites and blacks. Many people were afraid that apartheid would end with a violent black rebellion. In 1994, election was peaceful. The ANC won the votes, which gave the party the majority of the seats in the transitional government. Nelson Mandela was president. He fought for equality in the country and made that South Africa could learn from its mistakes and make peace with the past. Without forgiveness, there is no future, but without confession, there can be no forgiveness. Even though the atmosphere in South Africa is no longer as optimistic as it was during the first half of the 1990s, there is other issues it must fight with today, such as AIDS and crime.